2023 is coming to a close. This year has gone by so quickly. And if you're someone who's been doing videos, live videos consistently, maybe you're at this point where you feel like you're maybe running out of steam or running out of gas. And maybe that means taking a break, or maybe that means just needing some fresh ideas. And to be honest with you, the end of the year and the beginning of the next is such an opportunity to create some unique content that you wouldn't at other points in the year. So in this video, what I'm going to be doing is basically sharing with you my favorite 10 topic ideas that you could be using the rest of this month. You could be using going into next year as well, so that you're just fresh with ideas. And you guys are going to see me do a lot of these topics as well. So first off, I'm doing this live. So if you are here live, you can drop me a hashtag live, or if you're watching the replay, you can drop me a hashtag replay. The more you guys like and comment on this video, the more other people who are looking for it can find it. So do me a favor and help more people find this. And again, so I can say hello to you. But for those of you who don't know me, my name is Alex, and I am a video marketing strategist living in Austin. And over the last few years, I've helped over 2,000 entrepreneurs get on camera with ease and confidence. And today, again, I want to make your life super easy. So before we kick off and get into these 10 things, my question for all of you is, how many videos do you have planned for the rest of 2023? And you can just drop me your number, whether it's 2, 5, none, whatever it is, it's cool. I'm just curious about what that looks like for you at this point. All right, let's dive in. We are going to kick off with topic number 1. So topic number 1 is all about trends and observations from this past year. So essentially the goal of this video, this could be a couple videos, this could probably even be like a series if you have a lot to say, but this is essentially making your audience aware of what is going on in your industry right now. So this means covering some of the things that you absolutely hate that you see going on all the time. This could be some of the best things that are happening right now, things that you're just like, I want to see more of this. And it could also be sharing what you have seen, separating those who are not having success versus those who are having success. And it's basically you, again, bringing awareness to what is going on in the industry. And as someone who is very qualified in the trenches and constantly doing the work with students and clients, you're going to have a unique and fresh perspective that I think a lot of people are going to appreciate. So again, we're doing these rapid fire. That is number 1. If you like one of these topics, just tell me you're going to do this one. Let me know if this one's hitting home with you. But that is topic number 1. Topic number 2 is your year in review. And I see a lot of people doing this, and I really like it. Things that you could be covering are some of the biggest moments, the big success moments, some of the big things that you celebrated. It could be the mistakes that you made this year. It could be going in, like opening up your dashboard, your CRM, and literally showing people numbers and sales. It could be sharing things about your journey that like people had no idea that was going on kind of in the background. So give people kind of a picture of what things look like. And I think the more transparent you are, the more you open up and share, the more interested people become, versus just projecting this facade of, everything's perfect, everything, versus giving them that behind the scenes. So that is the second one, your year in review. Next up, we've got what is upcoming for your students. This is a big one. If you're someone who is constantly evolving and iterating and thinking about how you can help your students more, you are going to be making changes to your membership or courses or products to make the user experience even better. And a lot of times we keep that stuff to ourselves, where we should be shouting it from the rooftops and explaining the why behind our decisions and talking more about how it's going to impact them in the coming year. Another thing you can do too is, like, if you are talking about what's upcoming, it's a great opportunity for your call to action, that video, for you to get people on the wait list for stuff that you are creating, or just basically priming them and generating excitement for that thing. So if you are planning on launching something new, it's not to a cold audience who's hearing something for the first time. It could also be under what's upcoming, like things that they can look forward to. So, for example, if you're running events again, if there's certain courses that are launching again, if you have a schedule that's being released of events that are coming, this is all really, really good stuff that you could talk about. And again, it's getting people ready, making sure they're aware of all this good stuff. Cool. So if you're with me so far, we're good so far. Comment yes. Let me know we're good. And we're going to keep going rapid fire. So next up, we've got shout out to some of your top students and sharing strategies that worked. This could be where you are going live just yourself and kind of bragging about some of your students and sharing some of the strategies that worked really, really well in 2023. And this serves two purposes, right? It serves the purpose of, you getting to, brag about your students and have that social proof. But it's also a moment to teach, an opportunity to share with people how some of your students are having the success they are, so that other people can understand those strategies deeper. So again, you can get on and do this live and just kind of talk about your students, or what works really well is to have your students come on live with you, whether it's just a one-on-one type of interview, or maybe you do it in a group if you could get everybody together for something like that. But again, when you're going into a new year and you want to have a big month or a big sales year, it means that like people need to see social proof. They need to see other people having success. And the more of that there is, the more you're going to just set yourself up for success. Cool. All right. Moving along. After that, another video idea is predictions for 2024. So this is, what do you think is going to happen in 2024 in your industry based off of kind of what has been happening? So for example, if I thought that, with everything AI that's been going on, if I thought that was going to make people lazier and give them even more of an excuse not to create video or procrastinate, maybe I do a whole video about my predictions of AI and live video or something like that. I don't actually think that, but just an example. Like if you are noticing certain things that you think are going to happen in the next year that you want to call out now, that you want to make your audience aware of now, this is such a great example. This is such a great way to start to build that trust with them and almost build a sense of like expertise with them in a way. Because if you're saying something in December of 2023 and are saying something is going to happen, or you think something is going to happen, and then it does end up happening, it just builds even more of that sense of trust, because before it even happened, you were there calling it out, and people know you have your finger on everything that's going on. You're very observant. You know what trends are happening, and then people want to go to you. They want to be able to they want to look to you as that person to trust. And again, it's not the end of the world if not everything you've said is right, but hopefully you're making predictions based off of like, actual data that you've observed, right? Okay, cool. So let me know if any of these videos are resonating with you. Let me know. And we're going to keep going. We're already at number 6, going through these rapid fire. I absolutely am so excited about this next one. So this next one is a mentor appreciation video. So this is where essentially anyone who has helped you this past year, you can basically shout out in the video. And I'm sure there's people that maybe that have helped you that can help your audience as well. And if that's the case, potentially that means you shouting them out and giving them credit and using maybe even an affiliate link if you're an affiliate of their stuff, the people you are shouting out if they're a business owner. So again, it's a potential opportunity for you to highlight and give a sense, to give kind of a behind the scenes of who's been helping you and what are you doing to better yourself, but also potentially an opportunity to have some affiliate sales come in for yourself as well. And I know this is something that I am planning on doing because there are so many people that I have wanted to promote that I haven't gotten to do enough of. So you guys are probably going to see some sort of video from me on this soon. Cool. All right, let's keep moving. So next up, we have got the New Year, New Me video. So this is very, very timely. And in so many industries, like most industries right now, like especially if you're in personal development, there is this new year, new me kind of sense. And I think there's a large group of people now that like think it's BS and are like, you don't need to wait to the new year to start. But there's still, I do think there's still large consensus of people that are like, oh, I'll start when the new year happens. And so if you feel like your audience is in that group of people who are like, oh, I'll start when the new year happens and I'm going to wait, I'm not going to do anything during the holiday season or whatever, like this is your opportunity to address the new year, new me wave in just your experiences with us. I wasn't recording videos at the time, but when I was in the fitness industry and I was overseeing like 4 or 5 multi-million dollar different gym locations every single year, every single new year, because we would have this huge wave. January was our biggest wave of sales. I mean, like we could sell in January and like be set up for an entire year successfully, right? It was that crazy. But part of the reason I think that we sold so well is because every trainer that would go into an assessment would talk about the new year, new me wave and how if you just sign up for the membership, eventually you're going to fall off because you don't have a plan and you don't actually know what you're doing and you're riding this high versus starting to set up those consistent plans. So like making your audience aware of those things and starting them to talk them through like what they might be thinking at this time of year too could be a really helpful video for them if you feel like your audience is in that boat. Cool. All right, so moving along. Next up, we've got favorite tech and tools. So these are things that, if you think your audience would be interested in the things that you are using the most, talk about what were the most impactful things in 2023. And again, this is a great opportunity. If you're an affiliate for any of them, use them. Right. So maybe for me, that would be talking about how much I love Kartra and using my affiliate link for that, or how much I love StreamYard and maybe a membership that I'm a part of. And maybe it's just talking about how I use Google Docs to set up my content and my videos and use it in my membership and courses. So if you think your audience would be interested in the tech and tools, maybe that's a video you do. And again, potentially an opportunity to use an affiliate link and make some money that way too. All right, last two. Like I said, we're going real rapid fire. So let me know if you can just comment helpful, if this has been helpful for you so far, if you're getting some ideas going around what this looks like. And we're going through these last two. So these last two, number 9, we've got your favorite learning method and even giving some examples of the method. So when we talk about like a method, it could be books, or it could be podcasts, or it could be like audiobooks, or it could be a video series that you have been watching. Specific videos, like examples could be the top 10 books you read in 2023, or the 5 podcasts you never miss every single month to help you achieve X. Right? Or it could be why listening to an audiobook every single week has been a game changer to help you do Y. Right? And then give examples of maybe how you're implementing these things every single week, or even just examples of like the things that you're reading or the things that you are recommending. Again, you can use affiliate links for any of this stuff too if you have them. Again, the main goal is like to be helping your audience, but if you do have that stuff, like why not use it? Cool. All right. Last one of the 10. There's probably a lot more that I could have come up with, but these were my favorite 10. The last is just the thank you video. And this one's going to seem really, what's the word, like simplistic, but this is legit just getting on live and looking your audience in the eye, or looking them straight in the camera lens and thanking them for being part of your year. And sincerely, like talking about some of the highs or the lows, just saying that you don't take them for granted. And I think the longer that you're in business or even the bigger you grow, like sometimes it's easy to get desensitized to the fact that, you know, anyone's there at all. Like when you first start out, like you remember that first email subscriber, the first viewer, the first person who commented on your stuff, the first sale that you made, like, and eventually you get sort of desensitized and it doesn't become such a big deal. And we take a lot for granted. So I think there's also a lot of value in just pausing and thanking them and being really specific about what you appreciate about them. And yeah. So, on that note, I hope that these topics have been helpful for you all. Not every single topic is going to be relevant to every single business owner. So, don't feel like you have to do all of these. Pick like one or two that you feel like are hitting home with you and go from there. So, I hope this has been helpful for you. Let me know in the comments what your biggest learning was or which video that you're planning on implementing. I'd love to hear. But otherwise, that is it for today. I hope you have a super, super successful rest of 2023. Whether you're taking a break, whether you are going to go hard with the videos, I appreciate you being here. You will probably see my own thank you video to you guys very, very soon. Like I said, a lot of these videos are things that I am planning on implementing in the next month. So I figured I would share with all of you. And that is pretty much it for today. So if you're here watching with me live, you can drop me a #live, or if you're watching the replay, #replay. And I hope you have a great week.